What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Quest for Tears. Happy Thanksgiving. This is a special Thanksgiving Day episode, and we're going to rank Thanksgiving foods. All right, as I said, happy Thanksgiving. Today is Thanksgiving, and I don't know how many of you are going to be watching this video on Thanksgiving Day, but regardless, it's Thanksgiving Day. What else should I rank but Thanksgiving food? So before I get into the video, as usual, you can look in the description below. You can get the same tier list that I'm going to be using. You can rank along with me if you want to, and make sure to like and subscribe to the video. Tell me what your favorite Thanksgiving food item is and leave that in the comments below. Without any more delay, why don't we just get into this list? And it's not very long, but let's pull it up. And here we go. We've got, I found a couple other lists that did Thanksgiving foods. Some of them were a little bit bigger and more extensive, but I kind of liked this one. I thought this hit the staples pretty much. So I did not put a haven't eaten or haven't had in here. I think I've mostly had all this stuff for the most part. We'll see as I get through it, but I figure I can rank it regardless because there are times I skip things just because it's like I know I'm not gonna enjoy it a ton. But anyways, we'll start right off the bat with turkey. Classic. This is the classic meat of Thanksgiving pretty much. I love turkey. Turkey's an S tier for me, and I'm talking, I mean, this is specifically for like Thanksgiving foods and stuff, but just in general, I like turkey. Pumpkin pie, that's an S tier. That's an S tier pie for me. It's a classic staple of Thanksgiving, just fall and, autumn, however you want to say it. Yeah, great one. Pumpkin pie, love it. Especially put a little bit of Cool Whip on top. So actually, let me know in the comments, are you a Cool Whip person or a ready or Cool Whip and Ready Whip? Is that the same thing, or it's just a whipped cream? I believe is that what it is? The spray stuff. See, I don't even know because I don't like it. I've had it a couple of times, but I'm a Cool Whip person. But some people like the whipped cream spray stuff, whatever. Anyways, moving on. Apple pie. Apple pie is also kind of S tier to me. I really like apple pies. In general, I'm not a big pie person. I'd rather have cake, but those are a couple of my favorite pies. Pies are just really rich, really, really rich. So it's hard to eat a lot of it. But so far we got 3 S's. Biscuits. I don't know if I've ever had biscuits for Thanksgiving for me personally, but a biscuit. Let me think. I do love biscuits by themselves. Is it like as a Thanksgiving food? So we're on Thanksgiving foods. Like I said, I don't think I've ever had a biscuit. I like biscuits. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not going to turn it down, but I'd probably say B as a Thanksgiving food. Who has biscuits? I feel like I'm going to ask for a lot of comments on this video. Do you guys have biscuits? Because here, I'm just going to skip ahead because there's dinner rolls. Dinner rolls is what you have for Thanksgiving. I don't think I've ever had biscuits. So dinner rolls, I'm going to put, I love a dinner roll. That's an S tier. These are the S tier Thanksgiving things here. Dinner roll. Anyways, Brussels sprouts. Don't know that I've seen these in any of my Thanksgiving meals. I'm not a huge fan of Brussels sprouts. I have had them and they're not terrible. I struggle with some vegetables, let's just put it that way. Vegetables a lot of times have an odd texture to them, and I'm kind of just certain textures not a huge fan of in my mouth. Brussels sprouts, I've grown to get used to them. I could see these being a decent, I'll put it with B with the biscuits. Squash. Squash. Do people eat squash? You just like eat it? Is it just to say like as a decoration? Usually I feel like squashes are like decoration and stuff. Do people actually just eat squash? I've never seen it. I'm gonna put that as a D. I've had like butternut squash pie, which is like basically pumpkin pie, and that's good. But they're just saying squash, and it's like a squash cut in half. What do you do with that? Who's eating that? I've never had it. I've never seen it. Let me know in the comments. Are you eating squash straight up? Jellied cranberry. Historically, I've never taken this. I've always sort of like avoided it. In recent years, I've discovered I actually kind of like the cranberry sauce, but see, I see there's a cranberry sauce and this is jellied cranberry. So I'm not really sure what that means. This looks in the picture, it looks like it just, came out of a can straight up. I don't know what exactly this is. I'm going to put it as a B because I'm warming up to the idea. Green bean casserole. This is a pretty classic staple of Thanksgiving foods. Personally, I don't like it. I like green beans, but they always have like the onion topping to it and stuff. And I don't know if it's like a mushroom sauce. It's like I'm not going to like throw up or whatever, but it's a C. I would actually rather probably have the Brussels sprouts, surprisingly. Cornbread, S tier for sure. For sure, S tier. Love me some cornbread. That kind of fits into the cake category, which I was talking about. Sort of. Corn. This shows corn on the cob, which is great, but just in general, regular corn. S tier. That's a top. Great pick. Great pick for Thanksgiving. Cranberry sauce. So again, jellied cranberry and cranberry sauce. I'm not sure the huge difference between the two, but it's growing on me. It's growing on me a bit. Creamed corn. Depending on the creamed corn, I do like it. I'm going to put it as an A because I'm not 100%, but generally speaking, I like it. Gravy. I mean, you can't have the turkey without the gravy. Come on. Who doesn't like gravy? Gravy's great. Ham. Ham's an S tier. If I have to pick between ham and turkey, I'm going to take both. There's enough. I'll make space on the plate. I love ham. Love turkey. A mac and cheese. So a bit of controversial topic here because typically when we talk about mac and cheese, we're talking homemade mac and cheese, especially when it comes to Thanksgiving. I like Kraft mac and cheese. I am lactose intolerant, so I can have stuff. It might hit me later in different ways, but Kraft now makes a dairy-free mac and cheese, and I love it. It's great. It's probably the best one. But we're going back to Thanksgiving meal, mac and cheese. Homemade mac and cheese is really hit or miss for me. There are times when I like it, and then there are times when I don't like it. If it's done well, it could almost be S tier. I'd probably lean towards A. If it's done poorly, it's going to be like C or D. So I'm going to split the difference, I think, kind of, and go B on that. Mac and cheese. It's not like, don't usually have it for Thanksgiving in my gatherings that I've had in the past, but mashed potatoes. S, easily. Put the gravy on it. Mix it together with the turkey, maybe the corn. Are you the kind of person who mashes your food together? Like, do you like to keep your food separate on the plate? Do you like to take a little bit, like in every bite I'm talking about? I'm a scoop it up into one bite kind of person. Like I'll take a little bit of mashed potatoes, a little bit of turkey, a little bit of corn, gravy, one bite. That's me. Red wine, F. I am not a drinker, not a fan of drinking. Sorry if that offends you, but honestly, I've had too many things in my life with, not me personally. I've been around people who drink, not a fan of it, not a fan of how it changes their attitude. So I'm just having a little drinking thing here. But I've been at family gatherings historically where there has been alcohol, and it pretty nearly ruins the day. So F to red wine, F to drinking. No. Moving on, roasted vegetables. All the veggies, like other than corn, they're kind of hitting that B spot for me. We clearly have sort of a trend here of like S's and B's are standing out with a few in the other ones. Scalloped potatoes. This says scalloped potatoes. I don't know. I'm actually put that as an A. I do like some scalloped potatoes. I don't know why it says escalloped potatoes. Is that just a typo? I've never heard it to be that way. But yeah, that's a decent one. That's a Thanksgiving sort of staple I've seen. Sparkling juice. Now this is a nice alternative to drinking. It can be kind of fun. You feel a little bit fancy with it. I'm going to say A. Not quite an S. I don't care if it's there or not. But if it's there, it's fun. Stuffing. I used to not like stuffing. I hated stuffing. I was like, thought it was gross. It looks gross sort of thing. Now I actually quite like it. I don't know if I'll go so far as to say it's an S for me, but it's certainly a strong A. And sweet potato casserole to finish it off. I am not actually a big fan. I'm going to put it as a C. Because what's happening with squash? Have we figured that out yet? In the comments below, who's having squash? What's up with that? Sweet potato casserole, though, that's kind of right there with green bean casserole. I'm probably not going to have it. That's it. So I think I'm pretty happy with that. So there you go. That's my list. That's my Thanksgiving Day meal. It's a short video here. Again, happy Thanksgiving to everybody if you're watching it on the day. Otherwise, hope you had a great Thanksgiving and hope you ate a bunch of great foods. If there's a favorite you have that was not on this list or family, staple that you guys have for Thanksgiving, let me know in the comments. Generally speaking, my S tier is probably kind of what we would typically have on a Thanksgiving. Maybe a couple other things on the list, but yeah, that's it. So yeah, let me know what you guys do, any differences. I had a lot of comment requests on this one, so yeah, let me know. And if you have any other ideas also for things you want me to rank or anything, let me know in the comments as well, because I'm just kind of picking random things here. Do you guys like when I rank nerdier things, video games, movies, that kind of stuff? Do you like when I rank food? Do you just like when I rank anything? Either way, like, subscribe, share the video if you feel so inclined, and take a break after eating all your Thanksgiving food. And until next time, I will see you on the next Quest for Tears.